God of War!
Yeah,
Kratos!
This is Kratos versus Medusa.
Medusa.
And like I said, God of War is what got me into Greek
Yes.
mythology.
Same.
And yeah, that's Medusa right there. You meet Medusa in the first God of War video game where she's
and Assassin's Creed as well. She was in as well.
The spoilers. Anyway, she's not.
Oh, my bad. Spoilers, my bad.
She wasn't that very much of a.
Yes.
She even though she's the second boss technically.
Yeah.
The fight with her is no different from
She's the hardest.
No. The fight against her is no different from the various other standard Gorgons that you fight throughout the game.
Yeah.
But what you get from her is that you kill her by ripping her head off, and then you can use her weapon to turn her head as a weapon to turn enemies into stone.
That is really good.
Yeah.
But when I played Odyssey, she was so hard to defeat. I was dying 10 times.
Yeah, I should probably.
So for spoiler, it's been 2018. The game came out.
No, yeah,
I know you don't have time.
Well, I'm probably gonna finish Dead Space pretty soon.
Yes.
But what's the first game after after Assassin's Creed Syndicate?
There'll be Assassin's Creed Originals. Sunskin Origins.
Origins?
Yeah.
Okay.
2017.
Well, I guess that's the one I have to play next.
Yes.
If I don't decide to play on something else.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I am gonna play a Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure after that. So anyway, let's keep going because
Assassin's Creed game coming out next year.
This is another God of War character, or rather another God of War interpretation of an ancient Greek character. This is Odysseus.
Oh, Odysseus.
No, not Odysseus. Perseus.
Oh, Perseus looks so much different.
Yeah, he's got the helmet there.
Yeah.
And he's got the shield on his back.
Yeah.
Okay, you use the shield to complete a puzzle.
Yes.
And Kratos kind of just smashes the helmet.
Yeah.
He doesn't use it.
No.
Which is
he hates the gods.
It's kind of fitting for Kratos not to use a weapon that renders you invisible.
Yeah.
And this is actually Perseus was actually voiced by Harry Hamlin. Who also portrayed Perseus in the 1981 film Clash of the Titans.
Oh, yes. Harry Hamlin, yes.
Yeah.
Is he married to Lisa Ham?
He's, I think he is married. I think he has a son.
To Lisa Harry Hamlin. Is it this one there?
Yeah, that's Harry Hamlin.
Yeah, he has 2 daughters. She's on the Real House of Beverly Hills, Lisa Rinna.
Oh yeah, I think I might have known that.
Yeah, 1, 2. Yes, she has 2 kids with his wife, and the third one could be his separate one. So yeah.
Well, what I also know is that for a little while he dated a woman that was several years older than him.
Yeah, he did.
Which I appreciate that. I can agree with that. So let's keep going. Yeah, which is actually
He turned 70.
We were just talking about this movie.
Yes.
Yeah. Clash of the Titans, which I think is a pretty good movie.
I haven't seen that.
I think it's a pretty good movie.
Also the rebooted one.
I think it's there's also that.
Yes.
But let's talk about this for a little bit. This movie is probably most remembered for its stop motion animation.
Yeah.
Stop motion creature effects by Ray Harryhausen.
Yes.
You see the Kraken. You see some scorpions.
Yeah, I can see it by pictures. Yeah, it looks different. Looks like these.
Yeah. That's Calabos that you were just on.
Yeah.
Which is weird because Calabos, close up, he was somebody in makeup.
Yeah.
But further away, they used the stop motion character, which I don't think is a bad decision.
It has Veritas on the Maggie Smith in as well.
Well, yeah,
Maggie Smith, she plays Professor not Umbridge Professor
McGonagall.
No, yes, Professor McGonagall.
Interestingly, if you read the books, there's no mention of how old Professor McGonagall is supposed to be.
Oh no.
And it wasn't until Maggie Smith started portraying the character that J.K. Rowling started kind of writing a bit more of an age to her. So anyway, yeah, this movie is pretty good. It's got some pretty cool monsters in it. It's not really remembered as a classic, but it's
a classic.
it's an enjoyable movie, which can't really be said about the remake Clash of the Titans. This movie.
It Hades?
That's Perseus.
Perseus, but his mom was human.
What?
In this movie, right?
Yeah.
He was like was hid away from Zeus, like hidden away, like.
No, he wasn't hidden away.
He was living with the humans.
Yeah, he was living with the humans.
He has no memory. Oh, something like that. I haven't seen it in a long, long time, so my bad.
I mean, it's not a good movie.
Yeah.
It's probably got its defenders, but it's not very, it's not very good. We can probably do a commentary on it.
It's got Voldemort actor who plays Hades.
Yeah, I know.
But this time he has a nose.
It's got some pretty cool actors in it. It's got Liam Neeson. It's got Gemma Arterton. It's got
Gemma Arterton. Mads Mikkelsen.
The new fucking what's his name?
Grindelwald.
I haven't seen the new one.
Evans.
Yeah, Luke Evans. He's pretty sexy, I have to admit.
Yes.
So anyway, let's keep going. There's this movie which is and there's also
The Simpsons one.
I guess we're looking at the Odyssey now, and this is Homer's interpretation of about the Simpsons interpretation of the Odyssey.
Yeah.
Which I think was the best segment of this episode was probably when the Simpsons did Hamlet.
Yes.
Which I think the funniest part of the Hamlet episode was that it's actually a very faithful adaptation of Hamlet.
Yeah.
Or fairly faithful adaptation of Hamlet.
Yes.
So let's move on.
Let's move on. That's a great episode.
I guess it bears mentioning that Perseus also is kind of a loose inspiration for the Percy Jackson books. Or at least maybe the first movie. I haven't read the books myself, and I've only seen the movies that were released during the 2010s.
Hercules.
Percy. Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson. I know the book, so I love it. I can't believe they're doing, the second was a flop, and so they decided not to write no more, and since Disney bought Fox, so Disney actually starting to do the TV show. Okay,
let's move on. And there's also this movie,
Troy,
which was more of a I said that the Odyssey was an adaptation of, or rather a sequel to the Iliad.
Yes.
This movie, directed by Wolfgang Petersen, is an adaptation of the Iliad.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see on this poster, starring Brad Pitt.
It's got the guy also plays Ned Stark in as well.
Well, yes, it does. Sean Bean portrays Odysseus.
Odysseus, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I haven't seen this movie in its entirety. This movie, it was a box office success, but it didn't get great reviews.
Nah.
Apparently, the director's cut is better, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Same.
I have the movie on. I have the director's cut on Blu-ray, but I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet either. I remember we should watch it.
We've got a lot of stuff that we need to watch. We've still got 3 Halloween movies to watch for our Halloween episode, which I guess we're teasing that right here.
Yeah.
So let's what's after this one? Okay, I guess we're at the end of the line now. So
that was really interesting to find out.
Yeah. I didn't mean to. I didn't think I would. You know what? Now that I've thought about it, I didn't think this would happen, but I just figured out how to unify these two different myths.
Yes.
Okay. As this movie is an adaptation of the Iliad.
Yeah.
And we also talked about the Percy Jackson movies that were released during the 2010s.
Yes.
Do you know what both of these movies have in common?
What, fantasies? Making up stuff?
No, a specific actor.
The actors was in the same roles. They're both in the same...
No.
No, I'm not too sure. You tell me.
Sean Bean. He was in both those movies.
What?
Yeah, Sean Bean portrayed Zeus in Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief.
Really?
Yep, and like I said, in this movie, he portrays Odysseus.
Yeah.
Which is a
Is he in the in the poster?
And he's not in the poster as far as I can see. Which I have to call like, okay, they made a movie based on the Iliad.
Yes.
And they, this movie, though not a huge critical success, it made money.
Yeah.
And you had Sean Bean as Odysseus.
Yeah.
Why didn't we get a sequel covering the Odyssey with Sean Bean as Odysseus? I would have watched the shit out of that.
Yes.
Like, even if the movie's shit, I still would have watched it just for Sean Bean as Odysseus.
Yes.
I mean, come on, you had Boromir as your lead star.
Yeah.
You had Ned Stark as your lead star. You had a Bond villain as your lead star. I mean, what the hell, Hollywood? Come on, give us the Odyssey.
Yeah.
Hell, I'll direct it.
Yeah. That'd be awesome if you did.
Yeah,
be a great director.
Yeah, like I even know how I do it. Like, this movie Troy. The gods were heavily involved in in the Iliad. Troy kind of like cut out the gods. Like I'd say fuck that. Let's bring in all the fantasy elements.
Yes.
And after all this, after everything, Odysseus would tell this his story to Homer, the person that wrote the Odyssey and the Iliad.
Yeah.
And obviously because this is a movie with limitation, we'll have to change a few things around to make it work. And as Odysseus finishes telling his story to Homer, Homer could be like, "Wow, this was quite an amazing story. This will make a great. This would be great. Hey, well, thank you. You may take my story as you wish." And I know, and not only am I going to take it, I'm also going to make it better.
Yeah.
Really? You're going to make my story better? How will you do that? Just you see.
Yes.